What's up, YouTube? Bay Area Baller back again, here with a 5-minute recap of the 49ers Rams game. The 49ers defeated the Rams 30 to 23. And the Niners, they didn't play their A game today, but they did win the turnover differential 2-0. And I thought that was huge. Brock Purdy played a clean game. I didn't think he played his sharpest game. He missed a few throws down the field that would have been big plays. One of them was a sluggo to Brandon Ayuk. He faked the slant. He went deep. Purdy missed him. Debo as well. Debo absolutely obliterated the DB off the line. Had a couple steps, but Purdy airmailed it. Just missed Debo. So Purdy didn't play his A game, but he played good enough, took care of the ball, didn't put it in harm's way, finished with 206 yards on the game. But offensively, the two players I want to highlight: Christian McCaffrey, 20 carries for 116 yards on the ground and the touchdown. He had the big 50-yard scamper where his vision is just so phenomenal. I thought the offensive line blocked really well today, creating holes for CMC, not giving too much pressure for Brock Purdy to operate the quarterback position. Debo is the other player I want to talk about. I thought he was super physical. Every time he touched the ball, he was finishing with a collision, kind of imposing his will on the Rams defense. He finished with 6 catches for 63 yards, had five carries for 38 yards, and the touchdown. So Debo, really strong game. But the Niners defense, I got to be honest, I was a bit concerned early on because the Rams started field goal, touchdown, touchdown. And I was getting kind of frustrated because I thought the defense, they were playing this bend but don't break style. And the Rams were taking advantage of it. Matt Stafford, I thought, came in with a really good game plan of getting the ball out quick, taking what the defense was giving them. And, Ambry Thomas, before he got nicked up, was playing real soft, giving up these curl routes and kind of, 5 to 10-yard catches. Uh, Charvarius Ward as well. So Stafford was taking advantage of the soft defense, hitting Puka Nacua over and over again. Puka, the rookie wide receiver, had 15 receptions for 147 yards. A lot of stuff was open underneath. But you know what? The defense, it paid off because when you're forcing quarterbacks to go on these 15 play drives and they're throwing these short passes, it leaves more room for error. And Stafford had a couple turnovers. One of them, he checked it down to Kyren Williams, who the ball tipped off his hands. Isaiah Oliver's in the right man in the right spot with the interception. You also had Demo Lenore undercutting a slant, intercepting that off. So again, the turnover differential I thought was huge today. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then diving a little deeper into the depth chart, into the stats, you had Brandon Ayuk, who he got banged up early on. I don't know if it's a neck or a shoulder, but they were working on it, trying to keep him loose. But he sat out a lot of this second half. So we'll have to monitor the Brandon Ayuk injury. And, on the D line, I saw Javon Hargrave push in the pocket. He blew up a run early in the game. Nick Bosa had a couple quick pressures on Stafford, but Stafford was getting the ball out real quick today. I thought that kind of negated the pass rush because he wasn't holding the ball too long back there. So credit to him. I think that's the way you would have to try to attack this Niners defense because we know that D line is phenomenal. So getting the ball out quick was something Stafford wanted to do. And that being said, the defense really tightened up in the second half for the Niners, holding the Rams to 6 points. So credit to Steve Wilks and that defense where it started out a little shaky. They really tightened up. Diamador Lenore, I thought, was real sticky in coverage. But hey, let me know your thoughts. Who is your player of the game? My player of the game, McCaffrey, Debo. You know what? I'm gonna go with Debo because I thought Debo, the physicality he brought. We know anytime he plays the Rams, He brings his A game. And I thought in totality, the Niners didn't play their A game, but Debo played really well today, and they got it done. Even though I think the Niners probably played a B minus game, it was a clean football game, good enough to get the dub. Hey, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk soon. Go Niners, 2-0.